Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Nightmare Journal. Now, this is just off of recording the first episode. I feel great being able to record videos again. For some reason, I feel energized. Don't drink like I did back in 2021 and 22. It'll destroy your mental health and motivation. Now, this is the dream that inspired everything. This is the dream that whenever I tell people about my dreams, they're the ones that always say, dude, you gotta make a video out of that. Or, dude, you gotta make a dream. You gotta do something about your dreams and videos, dude. That's fucking wicked, bro. This is the dream that started it all. The year was 2017, and I couldn't tell you what exactly had caused this dream to come to be. But the nightmare was so terrifying that it's one of the few times in my entire life that I actually woke up from the nightmare, like not with a full thing of sleep. Like, the nightmare just jolted me up. Now, I didn't do the stereotypical cartoon scream. I've done that once in my life, but it still jolted me awake because it terrified me that much. And this is it. This has got to be the most abstract dream. I could not tell you anything any memory, anything that was going on in my life then, any memory that would somehow mix mash to make all of this. I don't know. I can't think of anything. This is why when people say dreams are made up of your memories, I find it hard to believe because of cases like this. Now, the dream starts in this big white void. There's nothing for miles on end. You can't even see distance. And I'm standing on top of, football bleachers, the stuff they have at school stadiums or footballs. I'm standing on top of sort of something that's 10 feet tall. They set up bleachers, but there's blue tarp all over them. I just know that I'm on top of bleachers because of their formation. I look to my side, and standing next to me is a whole line of other me's. Other versions of me, all standing on this line. I look to my other side, more me's. We're all standing there, we don't know what's happening. We're looking around, we're not sure what's going on. All of the me's are, dumbfounded. And all of a sudden, we start hearing carnival music. It started coming from the distance, and one of us points over. And I swear to God, this thing came out of nowhere. A whole stampede of these things. These were elephants. However, their bodies were carved out, their torsos were gone and replaced by carousels, and their skin was wrapped around the merry-go-round. So they have these hollow faces, no teeth, no eyes, no nothing, but at the very end of their trunk, it was like these grabby gold arm thing, like a claw. So these essentially Silent Hill monsters just came stampeding through in an army, ran straight through the bleachers as it collapsed and we all fell. As soon as we were getting up, getting our wits about themselves, we hear screaming. We turn around and they got some of us. And what they were doing was literally tearing us apart limb by limb. You ever have a dream where you literally see multiple versions or clones of yourself being ripped apart in gory messes? Blood was everywhere, intestines were on the ground, other versions of me were literally being torn apart by these things. If you don't think that's weird, put yourself inside those shoes. Instead of just a bunch of me's, imagine them as a bunch of yous. So of course, as a response, we all get up and run, and of course, the stampede is after us. We are booking it, but we're in a white void. Where are we gonna go? Then we see it, a door. This door just came out of nowhere. We decided to take it as the opportunity to see a big concrete wall with a door. So we open it, and we all start running in. And we're all trying to help each other get inside. We're leaving the door open, but we left it open for a little too long because one guy tried to get in, but the elephant things grabbed its leg. I remember this version of me was grabbing onto the wall and gets pulled in, so we had no choice but to slam it shut. Whole place goes dark. There's only a light at the entrance, and we can see it's just this big concrete factory with rusted metal machinery. It's big, it's empty, it's dark, but we had no choice. We had to keep running because these things were coming through. They were breaking the concrete wall. So all of us, we run and we split up like the fucking Scooby-Doo gang, because that's a great idea. So we all start running and panicking, and I'm all by myself now. I'm alone, pitch darkness, can't see anything out there. For some reason, there's a tiny bit of light it seems like I can see things that are right next to me, even though there's no light source. I see a rusted metal oil can, like the big kind of ones, the big tanks, and a concrete wall to my left. That's it though. And I think I'm safe. And then I turn around. I see a lights coming from the distance. I hear the music. And I swear to God, the scariest shit just happens. It starts off slow. The stomping comes like dun, 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 dun. Oh my God! Scary ass shit. It's like it accelerates when it gets closer to me. And of course, the moment it gets near me and I can see its hollow face, that's when I jolt awake. And I decide, I don't care how old I am, I'm sleeping with the light on after that one. You can make fun of me, be like, oh, baby, need a nightlight. Try having a nightmare like that, and you're in a pitch dark room when you wake up. Fuck that noise. You can call me a little baby man all you want. I slept with the light on for the rest of that night. I don't care. I won't admit it. And it was terrifying. There's only one thing that I feel as if could have caused some inspiration for the dream. I played this game called Restrain. It's a 2D pixelated short horror game, and for some reason there are elephants inside of it. There are horror elephants inside of it, but I don't think they had the carousels. I think they were just really creepy elephants. Maybe they had hollowed out faces, I think. They didn't have the carousels, they didn't have the merry-go-rounds. There's no white void, I don't think anyway, inside that game. And there's no situation that's similar to what I had been through. Right? That's the only thing that I feel as if there could be some kind of connection. And even then, I feel like that might be a stretch, because that is the only one that I made a connection to. I can't even remember if I played that game before or after I had the dream. So that's another thing, too. I can't tell you why I had this one. This one was just absolutely insane. Like, oh my God. The most surreal dream I've ever had. Dear Lord. But I like it. I do like the fact that I had that nightmare because it led to this. It led to one of my favorite art pieces I had ever created. Is one of the most detailed, but also still appealing art pieces I had ever made. And it's the whole reason this series even exists. It's the dream that I always describe, and people always reply, you gotta do something with that. And here's the thing, I want to do more with the carousel merry-go-round elephants. Because they're such a cool concept. I like them. They may... Look, I don't hold it against them for murdering and slaughtering a bunch of versions of me. It wasn't me, it was other me's. It's fine. Look, man, bro, I probably would have done the same thing, honestly, bro. That's it. That's the dream that started this entire series. Dear Lord, honestly. But with that being said, I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope your day gets even better. And your connection will be strange.